Hi guys, this is me back again. So today in this video we will solve this question. Leetcode 2461, maximum sum of distinct subarray with length k. Now let me tell you what is the question asking us to do. So we are given this nums array and we are given a k. So the question asks us like find maximum sub maximum sum of a subarray which has length k, and it should be having all distinct characters. Like it shouldn't be having characters like this or this because 9 is repeating. So what we are asked to do is find the maximum sum of the subarrays which do not have any repeating characters and whose length is 3, whose length is k. Now it should be giving you a feel of like sliding window, right? Because because in a way we are asked to find the sum of like different subarrays and get all the maximum. Since there might be like repeating work, for example, like if I'm doing 154 and then 542, when I did 154, the 5 plus 4 should be already computed, right? I won't be willing to do repeated work like 154 and then 542. That would be very tedious and the time complexity will be bad. So the answer lies something in the sliding window, but it is not as easy as it seems because there are some boundary cases. There are some cases where you will encounter the repeating characters and you will need to do something. I think I would be able to explain the question better through the code itself. Now let us directly jump to the code. Let me copy this array over here and I will be just doing an analysis so that you can understand it better whenever I code. Let me scroll this. Okay, so here it is. Now, if you pay attention to this array, what you can do is you can probably initialize an I pointer or J pointer, I pointer and a J pointer. I will be pointing to the left of the subarray and J would be pointing to the right of the subarray. Now, what you will do is you will start making your subarray. You will first increase J by 1, then it would be 1 5. You will again be increasing J by 1. Now it's 154. So we have reached where the length is equal to k, which is 3. In that case, if we reach, then we update the maximum sum. Then we try to update the maximum sum. But like if we exceed the k limit, then we would need to omit this through our sum, and we'll be calculating this. Let us code. Now, in most of the sliding window questions, the first thing that we do is make a hash map. Now, what I will be storing in the hash map, that I will tell you. And our answer is 0, and my right pointer is equal to 0, and my left pointer is equal to 0. So this is my left pointer, and this is my right pointer. If you have done the question, if you have like previously done the question, uh, like longest substring with no repeating characters, there in the solution we used to store the indexes of the character that we met. Now, why did we store the indexes? Just in case, like if we are meeting any repeating character, we can update the left pointer to the repeated index, like the previous index of the repeated character, by 1. Now, let us move forward in the code. You will understand it better. Now, I am also initializing a variable sum now equals to 0. Now, what I need to do is I need to move the right pointer until I reach the end. for j in range len nums. Now there can be a case, for example, like I am hitting a nums j, and the thing is like it's already present in my hash map. That means I am on a character which is repeating. Then in that case, what I will do is I will update my left pointer to the index that I have caught right now, like the previous index of the repeating character plus one. So what I will do is if nums j if nums j in hash map if nums j in hash map, then first of all I need to know where I need to put my left pointer. So let me do this. New I is the index where I will be moving the left pointer to. It would be of course the next index of the hm nums j. Why it would be hm nums j? Because like when I will be moving it forward by one, I will be making sure that I have omitted the repeating character from my hash map and from my sum. Now there's a challenge there. What is the challenge is that we also need to update the sum now. Like whatever we have calculated till now, we need to remove all the characters from the sum that I have encountered from the old I to the new I. So let's do it. For index in range from where do I have to run the loop? I have to run the loop from I to hm nums j plus 1. Why did I do hm nums j plus 1? Because the range function operates exclusive of the last thing here. So it will be going to till hm nums j. So I am doing this to reduce my sum and delete the indexes and delete the indexes present in my hash map. Let's do it. So it would be delete hash map nums index. Right, like this is how you delete the indexes. Basically here I am deleting all the indexes that I have encountered from my left pointer to the new pointer to the new left pointer. So I'm just deleting them so that I don't have those characters, those unnecessary characters in my hash map and my sum. Let me also update the sum now minus equals to nums index. Now I need to update my left pointer to the new index that I just calculated previously. So this is the case where I am encountering a repeating character in my hash map. Now there's one more case where we need to make sure that we remove characters when we need to like remove the elements from my sum. And what is that case? It is the case where my total length of the string, the sub array that I'm tracking, it's more than k. In that case, what I need to do is if j minus I plus 1, which is just like the length of the subarray that I'm tracking right now, j minus I plus 1. If it's more than k, then what I do, I just need to delete hash map nums I. Like I need to delete the thing on the left pointer, and I need to move it forward by 1. And also I need to update the sum also. So I'm just deleting it. I'm making sure that my sum doesn't have it, and I will move it by 1, just so that like my j minus I plus 1 falls back to k. Now, this is the part where I need to add indexes also, right? Like this would be pointless if we are not like tracking our current index. So what I will do is I will add hm nums j equals to j. And then what I will do is I also need to update the sum, right? So sum now plus equals to nums j. and then I also need to keep track of my maximum sum that I have encountered till now. So I'll do if j minus I plus 1 equals to k, then answer equals to max of answer itself and the sum that I have calculated till now, sum now. So by the end of this loop, I'll be having my maximum sum of distinct subarrays with length k. When I'm doing this, I have made sure that there are no repeating characters and the length is also equals to k. So like all our conditions would be satisfied here, and I have like taken care of all the bad things that I need to take care of, and here I will be having my maximum answer. So what I'll be doing is returning answer. Let us run this. Okay, so there is an error over here. Let us see what it is. So over here, I'm doing like if nums j in hash map, and then what I'm doing is new I equals to hm nums j. All right, I understood it. First of all, I need to make sure that whatever the previous index was, I'm just like adding +1 to it. That would be my new I. All right, and then I'm just checking the code again. And for I in range, I to hm nums j plus 1, which is nothing but the new index. I'm just deleting all the things that I'm encountering, like all the old elements that I need to get rid of, just so that like my sub array is maintained. I'm not taking non-contiguous array elements in my sub array, and then I'm deleting those elements from the sum as well. And here I'm just like making sure if the length of the sub array is like more than k, then I'm deleting it. Then I'm deleting some elements, some now minus equals to num I plus equals to 1, and then hm nums j equals to j, sum now plus equals to num j. I think this should be good. I should run it and see if it follows. So we are accepting, so our solution is passing all the example test cases. Let us submit. So it's submitting, it is submitting. And also like if you have like any doubts, just like comment. And before you attempt this question, I would highly recommend you to there's a question, and its name is like longest subarray with non-repeating characters or like distinct characters or something. And like Striver, who is a competitive programmer, he posted a solution video on the YouTube where he's talking about like storing the indexes in the hash map. I highly encourage you to go to that video and then come back to this question. This question is not as easy as it seems, which can be like visible in the acceptance rate, but the question is good. If you are practicing sliding window, I would highly recommend you to solve this question. Okay, all right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.